So this video is a tour of my Honda Element camper conversion that I just had finished up. I actually used an outline from somebody else on YouTube, and yeah, I'm just finished up here, so I'm going to give you a tour of it. So this is a 2004. Yeah, first of all, this is a 2004 Honda Element. It's got about 100,000 miles on it, and it's in pretty good condition. So basically, this is the conversion that I have set up. So it's basically just a 4x8 piece of plywood that I had bought from the store, Home Depot, and they had them cut it out for the right dimensions and everything, the width of the vehicle, where I needed it to end right here. And then the guy in the video, there was another video on YouTube where he came all the way out, but since I'm only one person, I only needed about half of that, so I could have my whole body laying out, and then I could have more storage on this side as well, instead of just using the whole platform. Instead of having this piece of wood come all the way out, I just stopped it right there. And you can see I built on these two pieces of legs right here. It's just it's the same plywood that I used, the birch plywood. I cut them out to the right dimensions because each Honda Element is a little bit different. They have a little bit different dimensions, and I used an old door handle, a door hinge from an old bathroom door, and I just kind of sanded it down, got the rust off of it, and used it for this. You can see probably on this one too, if you can see that. But yeah, that's under it, and you know, I bolted it in the 2x3 piece of wood. It's a 2x3. I cut it to the right dimensions and everything, and there's seats that go in the back of this Honda Element. There used to be a seat right here on this side and a seat on this side, and those bolts on the wall were for the seats, but I used them to bolt in the plywood. There's just bolts for the 2x3s, and I'll show you a little bit deeper about that. But this is just the tour of the finished result. And this is a little notch out. You really don't need to notch it out, but just because this door shuts right here, and you can kind of see it, but you really don't need to notch it out. Maybe just a little bit less than that. I probably could have just notched it out to right about here, but it doesn't really make a difference. I got the windows all tinted out too, so you can't see in. You literally can't see in because it's a limo tint. So let me show you the back here. I like this too. I cut this out too because I can reach. There's actually a cubby that's built into the Honda Element, so I can reach gloves. I can have clothes down there or whatever. And this shuts perfectly right here. You see? So yeah, it's the same thing under there. I got my Acts 2:38 sign. Jesus saves. But you got all this storage under here. You can put clothes, whatever you need. You can put your kitchen supplies. There's the reason why I like this platform too. This bed build is because a lot of the other beds that people build, you can't reach the spare tire. So if you were to break down on the side of the road, you would basically have to take out your whole entire bed and build and everything just to get to the spare tire, and so that was really not convenient. So I figured this is the best build that somebody can do. You got a lot of room under there. I actually had somebody lay on it that was about 225 pounds, and he laid right in the middle of it, perfectly fine. You know, it's really sturdy. It's real. You know, it's the birch wood is probably the best wood you can get. It's the strongest, one of the strongest. And that's pretty much it. I'm planning on putting a bed. I'm putting a bed on this side, and putting you know, whatever I may need here. Possibly some drawers, some containers against here. Bring it out probably to like right here. You know, so I can have electronics, whatever I need. My, you know, my Bible, whatever. I can have that there. You know, so that's basically it. That's the finished result. Took me about 2 days to finish, 2 days of building. And this is the indoor-outdoor carpet. They have it at Home Depot. I actually got it on sale. I got it on sale for, it's like no, it was actually like $11 because they had a little bit too much, so they were getting rid of it. I'll show you this view again. Yeah, so really what got me into building it is because my type of lifestyle that I live, I preach the gospel of Jesus Christ, and I need to be able to travel and to have you know, the place to be able to lay down, you know, to basically sleep instead of having to pay for hotels and, you know, and stuff with my own money. This is a lot more convenient, and it helps out a lot. But this is where the leg ends. My leg ends right here. You know, if you build yours, you can make it go out a little bit further. But I just found mine to be most convenient when I bring it to right here. And yeah, you know, that's pretty much it. If you really want, I have in the future, I have some plans written out that I might put out, depending on if people want them. This specific build, because the other guy that built it, he had his come all the way out here instead of mine. I just cut it in half so I can have my one person lay all the way out. And this, and my legs, I have plenty of room too. You know, my legs probably stop right here, so I have all this extra space too. And from the back all the way to the front is about 5'11" and a half. So I'm about 5'10", and I my feet are perfectly, you know, right here. But if you're 6 foot, your feet will come off a little bit, but you're not going to feel the difference, especially if you have a mattress too. You won't even notice. But if you're like 6'4", 6'5", then you're really going to have to add on a couple inches of wood, you know, if you're that tall. Keep this chair pushed up. But, you know, this folds. I have the two little door hinges I got at Home Depot. I put the carpet over them. This folds. I'm going to show you real quick. And that's it, you know, it just comes right out. I have this little light switch right here, you know, so the bed extension perfectly just misses it and comes out and just pops out just like that. Just let it down and it'll pop right into place. But yeah, this is the 2004 Honda Element camper conversion. I just wanted to put a little video out there, see what you guys think about it. Like I said, the only thing that was different is I cut that. Instead of having to go all the way out there, I just cut it right there. That's the only difference. But I like it a lot, you know. It supports, it's strong, it's sturdy. Helps me with my preaching gear. Jesus saves, you know, the times that we're in. But yeah, you know, I like, a lot of people are switching over to this lifestyle of living out of their vehicles or vans. Since I had this Honda, I figured, you know, since I preach the gospel and I'm a Christian, I figured I'd just just do the conversion since I travel and stuff, and I'm planning on traveling soon, so whether I make more videos, I'll let you guys know, depending on how much this video gets attention. But like I said, it's just a basic conversion. You know, a lot of people have max air fans, but I don't think I'm going to do that with this Honda Element. I think I'm just going to buy a portable power station and run it to the 12 volt, like a 500 watt. Not sure what I'm going to buy yet. I know a lot of people use Goal Zero brand, Jackery brand, but I think they're coming out with a Honda power station, a Honda power station that I'd like to use. So I'm going to look into that. And yeah, you know, if you have any questions about how I cut this in half and the dimensions or everything, just let me know. You know, if you run into any issues, the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out some screens for the windows, and then you know, get that power station so that I can put a fan, you know, like up here and run it, and so that I can stay cool. Because I don't want to buy a max air fan and cut a hole all the way right here, because I may sell the Honda Element down the road, and you know, the people might not want that. So but yeah, you know, that's it. I'll just do another walk around of the under. You see those bolts, you can pretty much see those bolts right there. I got those from Home Depot. They're just like drywall studs and wood studs that you can use. As long as you have the L for this one, this one on the left actually holds the board down to the piece of wood. This one on the right is actually what bolts that piece of wood into the frame of the vehicle, this one on the right. You know, it's not too complicated. It took a while, but I got it down. And then I just used a staple gun and I stapled all the indoor-outdoor carpet to the bottom of it. You know, make it nice and tight so it looks nice. And the carpet kind of acts as a little bit of insulation. It helps a little bit, you know. But other than that, it's just for the look. And that's pretty much it, you know. It cost me total, it was about $97 for everything. The plywood came out to like $55, and then, you know, the other stuff, it was like $40, the other stuff, the studs and everything. But I'm planning on using it, and if you have any questions about how I cut this in half or whatever, just let me know. But other than that, I figure I'd just put this out there, see what you guys think about it, and that's pretty much it.